I'm Karen Atkinson, and I'm the Director of Mindfulness UK. And Mindfulness UK is a teaching, training and therapy organisation. But specifically, we specialise in offering training and developing programmes for professionals to deliver within all sorts of different professional settings. So that's what this programme sets out to achieve. So last October, I know some of you were here actually, there was a report which is the Mindful Nation UK report, which was written by all different sorts of governmental departments, and we had a launch in November, and it set out to describe how mindfulness can be really utilised in 4 main sectors, so in education, in health, in the workplace and in the criminal justice system. And we, with this programme, have designed it specifically to cross 3 of those sectors, so education, health and the workplace. And we've done that in response to a whole raft of different consultations that we've had with people, certain professions and organisations asking us specifically for this programme, and the way that it's been developed has been in consultation with this purple people who are here, which are the team, and I'll explain who they are in a little while. But first of all, I just wanted to read to you a little bit from this paper, because it's just so pertinent to what we're talking about today. So they say in the education section, the consensus is that the success of the programme in a school depends to a considerable extent on the quality and experience of the teacher's own mindfulness practice. And this can take several years of sustained personal commitment well beyond the formal training. Quality is also affected by how it is implemented. An isolated instance of a teacher working with one class is less effective than a whole school approach in which everyone in the school community, including parents and all staff, participate in the programme. So that's what we've set out to achieve, is a whole organisational approach, supporting the staff within a school or in the community setting and in social care setting, and the children and young people that they support. So partly, or a main reason for this, is because of the change in the levels of stress and anxiety that are being experienced both within the staff setting and for the children and young people that they look after. And interestingly, Mark Williams, who is, or was, actually he's just retired, was a professor of the psychology department at Oxford University. He said that in the 1970s, the levels of stress that were observed then, that were at a clinical level, one generation later, i.e. our generation, are now thought of as the norm. So those levels of stress that were a clinical level of stress are now thought of as just what we should all be experiencing. And I think that's extraordinary, and it's a really worrying statistic and something to say, because we all know what the outcome, probably, that you experience of chronic stress can be. So obviously health problems, psychological and emotional problems, and that's for the staff and the children and young people that they support. So that's what this programme really sets out to achieve, is to help to ameliorate, to manage, to reduce levels of stress and anxiety for that whole organisation. And we do that working in organisations, and for example we work with Unison quite a lot, and we work with Somerset County Council, and we've got Anna Elliott, who's at the back, but she will soon be at the front, talking about how we work with the council and the social work consultants to help to support them as individuals, to help use mindfulness and compassion skills within the team, and with the clients that they support and the families and children that they support. So we use both mindfulness and compassion teaching with all the organisations that we work with. So very excitingly for us, as a result of all the consultation we've had and the work that we've done with both mindfulness and compassion, we've been asked by the Mental Health Foundation to work in partnership with them to develop a national programme as well, so for children and young people. So that's sort of already a spin-off of actually putting the work into developing this programme, so we're really excited that that's going to happen, and is a real complement to what we already are going to be offering. So rather than standing here and telling you all about this programme and talking a lot about the research around it, if anybody, by the way, does want to know about more research, evidence base around using mindfulness and compassion, I've left a few of these Mindful Nation reports around because there's at least 50 research projects have been cited in here for the Children and Young People programme that are used, and there's many, many more for using mindfulness within the workplace. So if anybody wants to see the evidence, they're very, very welcome to have a look at that report, and you can get that online.